Hey beauties, this is April coming with my Sigma brush collection. Pretty much I have 3 of the Sigma brush collections, which I have the basic eye kit, the performance kit, and the premium kit. And I do have some that were purchased individually. So let's get started with the ones that I purchased individually. So this right here is the flat angle kabuki, which is the F88, which I am pretty disappointed in this brush. I did wash this brush, it's just stained, and I didn't really get to wash it super clean. Reason being is because the bristles start falling off over here. They were just coming off as I was washing it. That's why some of the hairs are longer right here, because those ones eventually, see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but some just came out right now by touching it. So those are coming off, and I've had this brush for a couple of years now, and I never had an issue with washing it that the hairs are coming out. So I didn't get it super clean, but it's clean, and I am going to continue to use this brush until it just falls completely apart. So the next one is the flat kabuki brush, which is the famous F80, the F80. Now, I haven't had this brush that this long. I got this brush at IMATS this year, which was in January. So I really do like this brush. I didn't have an issue with any hairs coming out or anything like that with that. I was just a little scared to wash it all like that because I thought it would also fall apart. But I do really like this brush. I did expect a little bit more out of it because people do talk so much about how it's such a great brush, but overall it's okay. Then the next brush here is the 3D Kabuki brush, which I do like this brush. I know a lot of people use this as a standard face brush. What I like to use this brush for is actually to contour with, to put, like if I'm putting on a cream or a liquid contour, I actually like to use this brush for that because it works pretty good. Like how this is here, it can definitely get in the hollows of your cheek really good, so I like that about it. Now this is another 3D brush. This is a precision brush, and I actually use this for under the eye concealer and to clean up around the top of my brows. So I really do like this brush. I wish I would have got 2 of these because I love this brush. A really good brush. Then this is also the a precision tapered brush, which is the P86 brush. And this is what it looks like. And I actually use this brush for concealer under the eye, and also the same as the 3D brush, I use this to clean around the top of my eyebrows. Here we're gonna go ahead and start off with the basic eye kit. So this right here, you get an eyeliner brush, and this is the E05. Now, I don't really use this eyeliner brush hardly ever. It's not one that I really gravitate to or towards. And then also the next one here, this is a pencil brush, and this is the E30. And I can say that I do like the Sigma pencil brush better than my MAC pencil brush. I really like this pencil brush. The tips on it are usually, well, the hairs are usually white, but mine got somewhat messed up with pink. It dyed it pink, or stained it pink. Then the next brush here that we have, this is the E40 tapered blending brush. And this is what it looks like. I do really like this blending brush. It's really soft. I just really love this brush. I actually have a couple of these that I just bought individually. Then the next one up here is we have the E55 eye shading brush. And I do like this brush because of how like dense it is. It's dense but yet soft, which is really nice. It works really good with my eyes. This brush right here is the large shader brush, which is the E60. And that is what it looks like. Now, I really don't use this as an eyeshadow brush unless I'm just putting on one specific color. If I'm using any, like, doing like multiple colors, I don't use this brush because my lids are smaller and it just works best to put on one color for me. Now, I think this might be my all-time most used Sigma brush that I have, and this is the small angle brush, which is the E65, and I use this brush every day because I use this brush for my eyebrows to put on like my pomades and things like that. So I use that brush every day. Really love it. So the next brush here is the medium angle shader, or shading, I'm sorry, shading, which is the E70 brush. And I do get some type of use out of this. It's not like one of my favorite brushes from Sigma, but I definitely do get some type of usage out of it for blending in eyeshadow. So the next kit we're going to go ahead and go with, this is the Performance Eye Kit. And I chose to get this kit because my lids are kind of small, so it just works really good for me. So we have here the eyeliner brush, which is the E11. And this is the eyeliner brush, which I do use this eyeliner brush more than the other one out of the basic eye kit. I just like this one better for some reason. Now the next brush here, this is the smudger brush, which is the E21, and that is what it looks like. And I do like this brush. I actually use this like to apply color under my waterline. So this works pretty good for me. I like that one. Another one that I have is the tight liner, which is the the E16, which I really don't use this brush often because if I do tightline, I prefer tightlining with a pencil instead of a gel liner, so I don't get to use this brush often. And then we also have from the Performance Kit is the Waterline E17 brush, which I do use this brush quite often. I don't use it necessarily in the waterline, but I will use it to apply product under my waterline. So that's what I use that one for. The next one here is the shader lid, and this is the E56. And I definitely do like this brush a lot. Sometimes I use this brush to like apply color underneath my brow because I just like how it shapes and it just goes like underneath my brows perfectly for me. This one is the Inner Corner E46 brush, which works very well for the inner corner. If you do have like issues with getting color like in your inner corner like you want it, this brush does work wonders for that. The next brush here is the shader crease brush, which is the E47, which I really do like this brush. I use this brush a lot also to try to do cut creases because I don't do cut crease very well. But this brush right here, because it's so small, it can get in your crease and give you like a precise line that you need. But I really do like this brush, and it's really soft and little. I really like that. And also this brush right here, which is a blending brush, and it's the E36, which is also, if you have smaller eyes, it's perfect for blending in your crease instead of like using the 217 or the E40. If you have smaller eyes, this brush will work good for you. Now my last set here is actually the Performance Kit brush set, and I've had this for a couple of years now. So the first brush here we're going to start off with is a small eyeliner brush, which is the E10. But again, I do prefer the E11 over the E10 for some reason. I really don't use this brush right here often. This is a flat definer brush, and it's the E15. The next brush here is the blending E25 brush, and this is a good brush for you, but again, I use it, I do use it a lot, but not a lot because of how my eyes are. Then the next brush here, this is going to be the E35 brush, which this is a nice blending brush, also a nice big fluffy blending brush. The next one here we have the short shader, which is the E20, and that is what it looks like. I don't use this so much for like shading. I use this more for packing color on my lid. The next one here is the E45. Now I do use this blending brush a lot due to the fact of how the tip of it is pointed. So by it being pointed at the tips right there, I can try to get preciseness in my looks with having this brush. So I do like the E45. The next brush here is the large fluffy E50 brush. And I basically use this brush to apply powder under my eyes. That's what I use this one for. The next one here is the Powder Blush E10. And this is what it looks like. I do like this blush brush. It's nice. What I like about it is that it's really soft. And because it's so soft and fluffy, it won't like allow the product to be very concentrated on your cheek. It's just going to give you a nice flush of color. So like if some of your blushes are like heavier blushes and you have to be light-handed with it, this is a good brush for that because it doesn't pick up a lot of color. Then this is the Duo Fiber blush F15 brush, and this is what it looks like. And I don't use this brush hardly ever. I use it every once in a great while. This brush right here is another one of my favorite brushes. This is the large powder brush. This is just a nice brush to have if you need to quickly put powder all over your face. I like it because it covers so much space at one time. Now, this is one of my favorite brushes also, and this is the Tapered Highlighting E35 brush. So I use this brush quite often to put on highlighter with. This brush right here is the Tapered Face F25 brush. And I use this brush to put on highlighter, contour, blush. I use this for multi-purpose use, and also I'll use this sometimes to put powder all over my face. This right here is the large contour, which is the E65 brush. And this is exactly what I use it for, is for concealer. Whether if I'm putting it under my eyes, or also I would sometimes use this to put on my contour, a liquid contour. I'll use that. And then the last brush here is going to be a concealer F75 brush. And this brush, I use it for under my eyes and also to clean up my brows. So that is my Sigma brush collection. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one. Bye.